consistency and your ability to deliver and be in the glue?
I just try to make plays any way I can, the best that I can, and it's not really me who's doing it. You know, my teammates put me in the position to, you know, make things happen. So without them, I mean, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. So
I know you guys are in the blinders mode, but is that, you know, like batters got hitting streaks, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got an 8-game regular season touchdown streak. Is that mean anything to you? Is that?
It means something to me because we're going to keep giving him the ball when it counts, I can tell you that. I call his, I don't call a whole lot during the game. I call Calvin's now. He might not know.
See? I mean, why don't you just put his picture down there in the bottom corner of those picture things, and then, you know, Calvin. But just, you know, just when you speak to that, though, I mean, when it's in tight, your size and perseverance to get in the end zone, I mean, they rely on that.
they do, and like I said, I'm, you know, keep doing my job, and I mean, it really doesn't matter. I don't pay attention to that type of stuff. You know, as long as we win, I don't care how many touchdowns I had. So, I mean, as long as we win, it really doesn't matter.
Do you, well, let me ask it this way. The responsibility do you feel when they call it to you inside the 5, it's a 3 or whatever, when they're close, the responsibility you feel about getting into the end zone? When you scored the winning touchdown against Martin, it's now or never. I just did everything I could to get in the end zone. Just how much of that do you feel?
I feel that on every play. I feel like I have to get in the end zone on every play. I feel like, you know, I can't let one person tackle me, you know, or stop me in order to get to what I got to get to. So.
Monte, how hard is it when they go ones-on-ones and, you know, they're giving it to them down there? How hard is he to get?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it's gonna take more than one person, you know, to take him down. You know, he runs very hard, and you know, it's gonna take a couple of us, you know, to get him down, because you know he's a good runner.
And then maybe not that many. I mean, maybe, you know, more than that many, because he keeps churning, right?
Some guys' legs accelerate on contact. Very few, really. Calvin, he was the guy we were giving the ball when he was a true freshman. And he had this ability to break tackles. You can be big and still not have that kind of leg drive. Part of war message here. You know your enemy, know yourself. At this time of the battle, it's more about us knowing us than it is knowing our enemy. So I respect them, and we're breaking them down every which way we can. Have some anticipation. I think their running game is better than it was last year. I can see that, and so you know, that's about the only thing I could just jump up and say. We better be ready to stop the run.
Is there a specific guy? You know, last week you knew it was Coleman and Bradford, you know.
Well, you know what? I know numbers. This is what's sad right now. Let me look in here and find out what these guys' names are. I don't want to insult them, but I know 20 and 21. Travis Evans and Donald Russell, they're both quality running backs. I think Donald is the guy that transferred from Kentucky. Is that right? These Atlanta guys?
I don't know, but I know the running back and tight end from Kentucky.
From Kentucky. They're two really good players. And but the two running backs, I don't remember from last year. They're quality above what I remember being on the field last year. And even though this is the last year we play them, which I think is ridiculous, but I didn't make that decision, these guys are going to get better and better. This could be one heck of a rivalry if we tried to make it that way. I think we did our part. Because these guys are going to get better and better and better. And we are too. It'd be a great thing if we could keep it together, but that's not what their marketing plan is.
It's on their end, not your end.
That's from what I understand. And I don't think there's a personality or a person in that. I mean, they got a plan.
Bill, these two guys have been around for a while. Has it been an adjustment for you, making as far as from high school playing as freshman?
Yes, sir. Like I said, I walked on last year, and I got to practice a lot. I was on the scout team, all the special teams, and you know, I worked pretty hard this summer and this spring, and hopefully I was going to get some time on special teams. You know, I was hoping for that this year, and I ended up doing pretty decent and got put in on defense, and it was a tough adjustment at first. But like I said, after that first game, you know, after the first couple plays, it just clicked for me, and felt like I was going along with the game better.
The speed of the game?
Yes, sir, the speed of the game.
Coach, talk a little about being
Well, you know, when you think you've been putting the team together for 5 years, and all of a sudden you look up, and I think we're rotating in. He's still a non-scholarship player. We're rotating in like 4 guys in the heat of the battle that not on scholarship. You know, you realize an opportunity. Football is, if there's any one great thing about it, everybody that's on that field has got an opportunity. And Ben is one of those guys who didn't let where he was on the depth chart. This is 90% mental. He's not a great athlete. Right, Ben? Right. Make sure you remember this. And I'm not sure we'd have enough sense to go recruit him right now, but he is a football player, and he understood that there was an opportunity out there. You know what? We're fixing to have 3 days, and I'm going to find out who else thinks there's some opportunity out there. Ben's going to be around a long time. There's no accident. There's no one practice wonder. He's a football player.
You've liked his aggressiveness and news for what, all throughout training camp. I mean,
He shows
you keep
up.
saying that all the time.
You know, guy, you're a linebacker, you make tackles. You look out there and there's this guy making tackles. Is he running fast? Is he knocking people? No, he's not. He makes tackles. That's what it takes to play linebacker.
First grade.
Yes, sir.
Had what?
And a pick for a
Yeah,
touchdown.
he can run a little bit.
Did the offense get on you about that?
Nah, a couple of them gave me a hard time about it, and I'm Cody, you know, me and him was pretty good buddies, and he was kind of ragging me about it, but I had to talk a little smack to him.
Turn you into a tight end eventually. You better watch. Let the ball like that.
Okay, Coach, appreciate